mean, I've actually been up for a little while now. I've gotten some listings done. I finished up the 2014 Topps WWE set, all the base cards, except for the big names. I set those aside. I'm going to take a look at those closer to determine whether or not I want to send those in for grading. But all the other stuff has all been listed, so that's pretty good. But I still have a stack of nice stack of cards here I need to list, so I'm going to continue doing that. As for the week, I usually keep track of how many listings I have. I have 126 listings as of right now. That includes the ones I did earlier this morning. At the beginning of the year, I was keeping track of it for like 4 or 5 months. My goal was to do 100 listings a week. Didn't have to be 100 every week, just the total, so 5,200 listings in the year. And then I stopped keeping track of it at one point, but now I started back up keeping track of it. So I don't know. It doesn't matter at the end of the day, but it just keeps me on track how many listings I have done. But yeah, first up, hey, welcome in. Got a 22 select Roman Reigns ringside, red and blue, the blaster exclusive. This is not the silver prism parallel, just the regular one, but cool card nonetheless. Those blaster exclusive parallels sometimes can be tricky for people trying to complete rainbows. Usually they're not as available as like just the regular hobby box ones. But yeah, so if they're cheap, I pick them up. Roman Reigns, probably nothing crazy. I do have some 22 select. Yeah, so I have a Bret Hart listed in my store. I'm going to sell similar off that. Yeah, that's what we're working with right now. These can be up in the air on how much they can go for. It just kind of depends on what's available. So let's see what's up with Roman Reigns. I got a busy weekend coming up. Going to the non-sport card show tomorrow. That should be fun. Doing an interview for my brother's YouTube channel because he's going to be at the show too. Before all that, I'd like to go to Half Price Books because I have a bunch of stuff that didn't sell at the community garage sale thing I did a month ago. So I want to bring that in, maybe have some extra cash for the card show. And then Saturday, we're Wrestle Dream. Gonna go to my parents' watch Wrestle Dream. And then, obviously throughout the weekend, the rest of the weekend got like errands and chores and stuff I gotta do. So it's gonna be a busy weekend. So Roman Reigns, red and blue, 2022 Panini Select WWE ringside card number 255. Custom SKU B-7, that's the box all these cards are going to. I have a lot of room in that box. Now for a price. Someone has it on auction right now. ComC has a copy available. So it looks like I'm going to put this at about $4.99. It's not too bad. All right, that's officially listed. 22 select Roman Reigns ringside red and blue, $4.99. Next up, same card, same set, but Stone Cold. Waiting for the sun to rise to get some more light in here. Should be somewhat soon. I know I've been doing most of these lives like super early in the morning. It's just kind of when I have time to do it at the moment. I figure worst case scenario, I get some listings done if there's not really many people chatting or anything like that. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Everything else is the same except for the number. It's card number 237. I just sold similar off the Roman Reigns listing I just did, so everything is going to be the same except for those two things. Obviously the photos and then just the price. Let's see what's up with Stone Cold. No. Okay, so the only one available is from Canada, and they're asking $15.67 with free shipping. You see, some of those can go for that much. Like this is a 22 set, like Blaster exclusive. These are not readily available. I don't see any solds, and there's literally only one active. Looks like they're asking a bit much, but I have gotten around that price for some of these weird ringside parallels and stuff. I know this is technically the base, the red and blue base, but it's not as common as the hobby ones. So I'm going to undercut the listing by a little bit. I'll put mine at $13.99, see what happens. Like I said, I have sold, it seems a bit much, but I have sold cards like this for that before. If they're not available and someone wants it, they'll buy it. There we go. Stone Cold ringside from 22 Select, red and blue. $13.99. Listed. Got some cold coffee. My girlfriend's Starbucks cups that I always use. All right. Another 22 Select. Cedric Alexander. Neon green out of 49. Not the biggest name, but the neon greens and then the pinks are the Blaster exclusive are both out of 49. Yeah, I don't even have a neon green listed in my store right now. I have a Butch pink out of 49, and I have Becky Lynch pink out of 49. So I'm going to sell similar off the Butch because it is the Concourse card. And I'll just have to make a little bit more changes. I think the pink parallels are a little bit slept on. Out of 49 from Blasters. It's going to be difficult to find. Cedric Alexander. It's been a while, so I'm just going to double check. Pretty sure that's called neon green, but I just want to make sure it's not lime green or something like that. So I'm just going to double check Beckett, see what they're calling the parallel. But pretty sure it's neon green. But I'm not in a rush here. I want to make sure I do it right. '22 Select WWE, man. This might go down as one of the best sets ever. And I'm pretty sure I'm not alone with thinking that. Yes, they are called neon green. Because the regular greens are out of 5. So Cedric Alexander, neon green. This is 30 out of 49. Card 25. Okay. change the custom SKU. All the set info is all the same. And now just to determine a price. This one might be tricky, because if there is only like a couple available and people are asking a lot for it, it might not make sense just because Cedric is not a top name. Oh, never mind. This is not worth much at all. There's, what, 3 lists? I was hoping for at least like $5 to $10 range, but it's going to be way less than that. I'm going to have to put it at $2.99 to be competitive. That's rough. But it is what it is. Officially listed, Cedric Alexander from 22 Select, Neon Green out of 49, listed for $2.99. Good morning. Thanks for hopping in. Next up, going to be listing a Dana Brooke auto, blue out of 49 from 22 Select. How's your morning been? Are you international, or is it like early morning for you as well? Because I know I had some people hopping in from like the UK before, so for them it's like, what, 6 hours ahead. I don't really. I might have an old account, but I don't use it. I'm on Instagram. It's just Kurt Curtis 21 all together on Instagram. The same as my whatnot name. The same as my eBay name. 30. Oh, it's like, where are you at? It's chilly here, but it's like 50 something. But yeah, it's not bad. But yeah, you can add me on Instagram, Kurt Curtis 21. Basically, just get all wrestling posts and stuff there. You can send the video, DM it or something. North Michigan. Oh yeah, yeah. So you're a bit north, than I am. Yeah, that's gonna be cold. All right, let's see what they're calling this Dana Brooke auto from 22 Select. Might just be signatures or something like that. Yeah, I'm super pumped going to the non-sport card show tomorrow afternoon. I'm hoping to have that video up sometime throughout the weekend. Yeah, these are just called signatures. Signatures checklist, because there's signature selections, there's legendary, there's the ringside ones. This was a kind of smaller checklist with 45 names. Okay. So Dana Brooke signatures auto blue, 6 out of 49, 2022 Panini Select WWE card number SG-DBK. That's what we're going for the title. You got anything going on over the weekend? I'm still on vacation from one of my jobs. That's why I'm able to do this right now. Otherwise, I'd be at work. Unfortunately, these lives are going to be a lot more few and far between once I'm back on a normal schedule. All right, should be good to go. Now I just got to price it. Let's see what's going on. I'll just type in Dana Brooke Auto. Okay. There's a red out of 99 and a PSA 10 on auction. It's at like $11, but it still has over 2 days left. Blue. Are there any blues? We gotta have red waves for this too. The cheapest blue is listed for about $35, including shipping. So I'll probably just put mine for 30. And then obviously cards listed for Verse collects. He sold a $2 card. eBay made 50 cents collection. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah, I factor in shipping supplies too. I put in about 10 cents shipping supplies. The best is when, like, really you want people to buy more than one card. The second someone buys 2 cards, like, your profit per card drastically goes up, because I do free shipping, so I don't have to refund people for shipping. Whereas if you charge shipping, someone buys a bunch of cards, it's obviously best to refund the shipping. If you're doing free shipping, you don't have to do it. So the second someone buys 2 cards, the price per card drastically goes up. The more cards, the better. And it does happen actually pretty often. Not just with wrestling, with other cards too. Gotta change the shipping to Ground Advantage, because this is gonna be going for $30. Yeah. All right, Dana Brooke Auto, 22 select, signatures, blue out of 49. Officially listed, $29.99. Next up, this will be interesting to see how much these are going for right now. Just the base card, but the Tiffany Stratton rookie from 22 Prism. Yeah, so Collects, I imagine, has this a similar like eBay standard envelope shipping option. I'm sure they call it something else, but All right, Tiffany Stratton rookie. 2022 Penny Prism WWE base card number 104. Base. Can't imagine these are going for that much, but maybe like a couple bucks. Oh, wow. I could list mine. Yo, what's up, James? How you doing? Just some early morning eBay listing. Currently about to list a Tiffany Stratton base card. Any sales on the listings this week? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I can check. I did just have an interesting sale though. I'll talk about that one second. Let me just check if anything I listed recently. It's it's hard because sometimes cards sell like right away, and then sometimes they take months, and then in some cases they take years. So it's just every listing is another fishing pole in the pond, and on any given day, some of them are going to sell. Oh, the Sol Ruka base card from Cactus Jack sold only for $1.89 though. Oh, the EO Sky Tops Now PSA 10 that sold for 40. That sold pretty quickly. I think that's it as far as the cards I just listed. But I did just have a sale come through. I sold a pretty sick Sting t-shirt that I've had listed for a while from TNA. Sold for 30. Yeah, that's all of the recent stuff. But I mean, I've sold a bunch more stuff. I mean, I think I packed up 6 orders this morning, and I just had one come through. So, I had a 2023 AEW flagship set, Jamie Hayter base card. I had 6 of them available. I don't remember. It's been a couple years at this point, but I probably picked her up in a few breaks, so I had a bunch of base cards. I had someone buy 6 of them just at once, and so the order was like 9 something for 6 base cards, which is pretty solid. And the buyer had is High Spots, that place that does like the signings and stuff like that. So that's really cool. That is one reason people buy base cards, especially if you have multiples. I've had people do that plenty of times in the past, where if I have like 4 of a copy of a base card, 6, I had 10, like sometimes people just buy them out, and I assume they're for autograph signings. Yeah, so like she might be doing a signing for High Spots, which they do the signings, like they stream it, and you can like buy stuff, and then you get to see the wrestler sign whatever you buy like live. So if she's doing one, that's pretty cool. I might have to check that out. But yeah, that was a cool order. I mean, if I had 6 Jamie Hayter base cards and sat on Whatnot and wanted $9-10 for it and just sat there until they sold for that, I would never be able to leave Whatnot. Like no one would ever buy it. So that was a pretty interesting sale. Pretty cool. But yeah, I think the EO Sky slab and the Sol Ruka base are the only things that I've sold. But yeah, it can be it's just a waiting game, man. Sometimes, especially with the low end cards. If someone's really looking for something, I don't think so, because they might. I'm not 100% sure, but they're filming the person signing, so they have authentication off the video. Like, look, literally you can see your card getting signed by the wrestler. Okay, soccer, yeah. From them, from High Spots. They might, I'm not sure. All right, so I'm gonna put the Tiffany Stratton base rookie up for $289. That'll be the cheapest available on eBay by a little bit. So that's not bad. Oh, from Fanatics. So Fanatics slabs them up in like PSA slabs? Or how are they doing that? Or just some type of slab that says this is authentic? Oh. That's pretty cool, yeah. I've had some, obviously none of them can be confirmed 100%, but I've had some cool Beckett and CGC authentic slabs. That's good, because then you don't have to do that yourself. You just get it like that. Saves you time and money. I've had I believe I've had Satnam Singh buy one of his cards off my eBay store because the buyer's name was Satnam Singh. Obviously, you can't 100% confirm that. I don't know, but that was pretty cool. I've also had Matt Hardy buy a Matt Hardy card off my eBay store, and I looked to see where Matt Hardy currently lived, and then the state matched like the state from the person buying it, so it very possible it was actually him. Yeah, those two were pretty cool. Not expensive cards, like cheap, like $2, $3 cards or something, but still pretty cool. Oh, let's see here. I would, man. If I had cards, I would totally would. Yeah. Or maybe they just needed it for like, I don't know, a signing or something. Maybe they needed to get an autograph for someone, so they just picked up one card. Like, I have no clue. All right, next up we got 22 Prism Edge in the cracked ice. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know, that I kind of like that one. I don't know, I get joy out of people like they need a card, like even if it's a smaller card, and they can find it, and I can get it to them, you know. Especially like that Jamie Hayter order that just came in. Like those guys needed cards for autographs, and I was the one to be able to provide that. The one who had like multiple copies for them, or like I've had people leave feedback before. They just buy like some random like 2003 WWE card or something, just a base card, and they'll leave feedback like, "Oh, I really needed this one to complete my set. Like, thank you," and all that stuff. And like getting cards into the right people's hands. Like, obviously, you can't do it for free, you know, but like it feels good, you know. It feels like it was worth it because a lot of people don't mess with like lower end stuff. And that's what a lot of people are buying. I know online you see all the high end, everyone showing their banger cards, but not everyone, most people don't have that kind of money. So yeah, I don't know. That's the cool part. So I believe this is just called ice. It's been a while. Instead of cracked ice. I think people call it cracked ice, but um, let's see. It's crazy that these sets are like old now. Because, you know, it's for people doing set or passion or getting an autograph, which is going to be a special. Yup. Yeah. Yeah, someone's buying a base card. It could be someone that, like, just collects that wrestler and they want one of everything. So, say they, I don't know, they just happen to not have the base card. Could be that. But most likely it's because they're putting a set together. Maybe they bought a couple boxes and they're missing maybe 20 base cards. So, they're going to go on eBay and just buy those individually rather than buying more boxes. Or, like you said, yeah, they're going to get the card signed. I get messages often, very often, where someone will buy a card and they're like, I got a signing in whatever, a week or something. Please ship this as soon as you can because I'm trying to get this signed. I always ship it as soon as I can, but once it's in the post office's hands, I can't guarantee anything. I just tell them the best I can ship it tomorrow, you know, earliest I can ship it, and you know, hopefully you can get it. But I get that message pretty common. I mean, I'm doing some. I'm putting together the 2023 Prism WWE set, the Blue Wave parallel. I got that in a top loader binder. I'm not done with it though. I'll buy a few cards for it and then like not even think about it for a few months, and I'll buy a few cards. It's going to be a long process, but it looks sick. Every time I add some cards in there, it's like fuller and fuller. It's going to look awesome when it's all done. I'm sure there's lots of people that just put together every set, like the base card version of every set. There's a guy on YouTube. I don't know him. I think I could be wrong, but I think he's called like Wrestling Price Guide or something. And his channel, he doesn't show his face, he doesn't talk, he doesn't do nothing. All he does is this guy, he has like hundreds of videos, or at least over 100, and each video is a complete wrestling card set. He has them in binders. The video is he has the binder laid out and the camera is like above or whatever, and he just like turns the page. He leaves it there for a few seconds so you can see the set, turns the page, and he shows you the complete set. This guy has new sets, like current day sets. He has sets from way back in the day. He's got TNA, AEW, WWE, weird indie sets. This guy probably has like almost every wrestling card set you could think of. And if you want to see what a set looks like in a binder, like all put together, I just occasionally just go to his videos, and you know, if you're thinking about putting a certain set together and want to see what it looks like when it's complete, it's a good source. But yeah, very underrated channel. Obviously, it's not something you can like put videos out that consistently of. But yeah, he doesn't talk, doesn't do nothing. He just shows off his complete sets, and the guy must have hundreds at this point, all in binders. Whoa, I bet that, man. That's crazy. That's a lot of sets since the 50s. All right, now the sun's starting to come out. If the glare gets too bad, I'll shut the curtains. All right, so $2.99 will go. '22 Prism Edge cracked dice for $2.99, officially listed. All right, now we're moving on to 23 Prism. Got a Batista. And I will have to double check this because I always forget this. Like either Select and Prism, one of them calls them Red Wave, one of them calls them Ruby Wave. Okay, so Prism is Ruby. Whoa, I have a lot of Ruby waves and even some blue waves that I have doubles of. I have 26 listings on my eBay store of either Ruby or blue waves from 23 Prism. I just yeah, I just sold Carlito out of 75 from Photogenic. I think for like $5. I can check like what I have. It's pretty cool. So I'll just go to my active listing tab and type in Carlito. See what I got. I only have one Carlito card at the moment, and it is from 24 Prism, and it's just the base card. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Especially from 23 Prism. It's sick. It's sick looking. These get underrated in the blue waves too because they're not numbered. But they're nice cards. Yeah, so I don't have much Carlito at the moment. So Batista Ruby Wave, 2023 Panini Prism WWE, card number 8. I'll get more, man. If like, are you looking for certain stuff? Because I can look out for Carlito at the card shows. You know, he's not necessarily a name that would, like if stuff is super cheap, I would grab it, or if it's like a lot type situation, I'd grab it. But he's not necessarily a name I would be strongly going after. But if you're looking for certain things, I can see if I find them, I can just pick them up. And then if you don't need them, it's whatever. I just put them up. You don't have to feel obligated to buy it. Like autos or like numbered cards or something. All right, should be good to go. Just gotta see how to price this. Okay, so when I am looking up these, because you know, some people it is technically called Ruby, but some people just call it Red. I'm just gonna put in Wave. That way I make sure I see all the listings because they'll at least put Wave, whether they're calling it Ruby or Red. Wow, this card isn't worth nothing, man. That's a shame. In order for me to be competitive, it's going up for $1.69 with free shipping. That's a shame. And Batista's cards haven't really caught up to his like Hollywood career and stuff, you know. He's not like John Cena or The Rock. You figure like his cards would have a little more value because of his acting career. Hold on, give me 1 second, guys. I'll be back in like a minute or two. All right, sorry about that. I've seen one of Batista's movies, and I don't remember which one it was. It was a while ago, but I was actually pretty impressed. Like he did pretty good. I was surprised. Next up, 23 Prism. As you guys can see, I organized the stack in the order based on the set. So right now I'm doing 23 Prism. So all the next few cards are going to be 23 Prism. That way it's easier, quicker for me to list. We got a Becky Lynch green. Let's see if I have any green parallels currently listed. I do. Oh, I got 13 of them. Just want to make sure I'm not double listing a card. Okay, so no Becky Lynch. Let's see here. Becky Lynch green, 2023 Panini Prism WWE, card number 18. Going in box B7. Pretty quick, should be easy. Just got to check a price and that one will be up. So it's going to go up for $2.19. Obviously free shipping. All right, that's officially listed. The 23 Prism Becky Lynch green parallel, $2.19. Next up, got a Fallon Henley red out of $2.99. 23 Prism as well. Let's see how many reds out of $2.99 I have currently listed. 6. I got Bailey, Amari Miller, Wendy Chu, Nathan Frazier, Boa, and Ava. And now Fallon Henley. People like Fallon. I'm not sure how much. You know, 2 cards out of $2.99. Like, they're only going to be so much, but I don't think this one will have a problem selling at some point. So Fallon Henley. Red, 128 out of 299, 2023 Panini Prism WWE, card number 22. Just got to change the SKU to B7, copy and paste the title into the description, and check a price. For the number cards, when I'm checking, I always do the number, not the color, because sometimes people don't put the color, or sometimes they get the color wrong. Oh, this is not bad. I'm going to end up putting this for $4.99, which, you know, that's not too bad for a card out of $2.99. A lot of those only are like $2 to $3, so 5 for 1, can't really complain. All right, officially listed. 2023 Panini Prism Fallon Henley red out of $2.99, listed for $4.99. Next up, Valhalla, same set, the orange out of $99. Some people call the orange the poor man's gold. She has been released a while ago, I'm pretty sure. So I currently have 9 cards out of 99 from 23 Prism, but the red undercard discos are also out of 99, so that's orange and those. Let's see. What do you guys think this card will be? Don't look it up, just take a guess. It's out of 99, it's from 2 years ago. It's a released wrestler, but it's a female and got cool Viking ring gear, so that's a thing. It's the 23 Prism Valhalla, orange out of 99. I know that it's not, the lighting's not the best, but yeah, it's the orange out of 99 from 23 Prism Valhalla. $4, yep. I was gonna say 4 to 5 in that range, which means if it fell in that range, I'd probably list it for 4. This, yeah, 58 out of 99. On cheaper cards like this, guys, I'm not looking at solds, I'm looking at actives. I just make mine the most competitive, or at least near the most competitive price for the card. I look at solds if I have to. If there's not enough information, or if I'm curious, if a card seems too, only people are listing it too high or too low or something, then I'll look at solds. But like if there's none available, if I look this up and there's only one listed and it's listed for like $30, then yeah, I'll go look at solds, because I know this is not a $30 card. Probably an unpopular opinion, but I think actives are just as, if not more important than solds in a lot of cases. For lower end stuff. And also works too, like if there's two sold listings for a card, $7 and $8, but two people have the card listed for $4 and $5. You go off the solds, it's not an $8 card. You can literally buy it for $4. So the solds, in that case, don't matter. And it could be the opposite too. All right. Okay, let's see. Okay, there's lots of undercard reds out of 99. Okay, so in this case, I will look at solds, because the only one available is from ComC, so with shipping, it's like 10 something, like 1043. And the only sold with shipping, it's sold for $1.51, but with $5.25 shipping, so six something. I think the ComC ones, yeah, that's true. Yeah, you got to look at both. It depends on the situation. It depends on the situation. Like in this case with this card, I'm looking at both, and I'll make my decision off that. But for like the last couple cards, there was enough information with the actives that I wasn't going to look at the solds. So I think the ComC one, that's with shipping too. But I have free shipping, so I can compete with ComC with that. So they basically got the card for $7.44, but with the shipping, it puts it over 10. And then they probably got it off the sold, because this person with the shipping, their sold was like almost $7. So I'm just gonna, In this case, I'm going to put mine for $6.99. So it's about the price of the sold, and it's cheaper than the only other active. I'm telling you, some of these older sets, like these cards, the numbered cards, they're just not readily available anymore. Like Valhalla isn't even like a top name at all. All right, Valhalla orange out of 99 from 23 Prism, listed $6.99. Next up, got a Wendy Chu auto. I'm not going to do the Woo Chu for this one. From 23 Prism, blue out of 49. Got this. I got pretty much all these cards at the card show. I do not have any 23 Prism autos currently listed. So I'll just sell similar off the listing I just did. I won't have to make more changes. It is what it is. It's fine. I'm not in a rush. Rather just do the listing correct the first time. Okay. People like Wendy Chu. I mean, like, I don't know, man. The whole gimmick seemed kind of weird, but maybe she'll change it, or maybe has. I'm not sure. I feel like I haven't seen that much of her recently. Sensational Signatures is what the set is called. There's 96 cards in that set. The blues are out of 49. Okay. Yeah, some of these cards there's just so much info you have to put down that it almost takes up the whole item title. Like, I'm not going to be able to fit the card number on this, which is fine. That's probably the least thing people are looking for. But Wendy Chu, Sensational Signatures, Auto, Blue, 30 out of 49, 2023 Panini Prism, WWE card. I got space for 4 more characters, but that's not enough for the number, so we're going to leave it at that. And then imagine if this card was graded. You'd have to put PSA, whatever, in there as well. But then you take out card. Yeah, you just take out the least important stuff, but it'd just be nice if you could always fit everything. Just doing a double check. Might need to shut these curtains in a minute. Okay. All right, now I'll just check to see what's going on with this. price-wise. Okay, nice and easy. Oh. Excuse me. There's a decent amount of 1D2 autos from this set listed. There's only 2 blue ones, though. Well, 12. There's 12 listings. It's not bad. Cheapest one is available from Comp C with shipping. It's a little over 19 bucks. So I'll probably put mine for like $17.99 free shipping. All right, officially listed, 23 Prism 1D2 auto, blue out of 49. $17.99. All right, moving on to 24 Prism. I actually have only one 24 Prism card, but it's the Carmen Petrovic rookie, green. See if I have any greens. I do. So I just sell similar off my own listing. We'll put rookie and RC in the item title, as long as there's space to do that, which there is. So Carmen Petrovic, green, rookie, RC, 2024 Panini Prism WWE, card number 107. And just need to check a price. It says no. There's either none available or I spelled something wrong. Oh, yes, I did do something wrong. I forgot to change the 24 or the 23 to the 24. That's why. I was going to say. Oh, that's not bad. Cheapest one available is $4.95. Put mine for $4.49. And it's listed. 24 Prism, Carmen Petrovic, green, rookie, $4.49. If some of you guys watching think I might be overpricing my cards, I don't blame you. But if you're not familiar with, or if you're comparing it to like Whatnot or something, eBay is a different game. You can get more money because it's convenient for people. They need the exact card. They need that card. They need it now. $4.49 for a card with free shipping, the exact card you need. You want to go buy 24 Prism, where the greens may have been from blasters and blaster boxes, and rip open hundreds of blasters to try to get this one card. Like $4.49 is like a steal to just get it instantly. Okay, next up I got a Chronicles card. Appreciate the like, the thumbs up. I appreciate that, guys. Jerry the King Lawler from 23 Chronicles, ring royalty. This is purple out of 49. Highly doubt I have a ring royalty card, or out of 49. do have Ring Royalty cards currently listed. I don't have any numbered parallels though, but I'll still just sell similar. Oh, I got a bronze, so I'll still sell similar off that. So this is purple out of 49. With the Chronicles, you know, the only thing different is like the name and the little logo here is out of purple. Yeah, you just buy what you want, you know. Yeah, ripping boxes is fun, but like when it gets, like for AEW, I'm fine. I'm going to be continuing to rip some boxes just for the channel and just have fun to open a couple boxes. But like when it's come to the point where it's $300, $500, $600 for a box, just go buy a 101. Go buy like 8 gold cards. Like you could just buy a bunch of good stuff that you actually want. But at the same time, you need people ripping boxes, otherwise the singles aren't available. But the breakers at this point take care of that. So there is, I accidentally sold similar off Voices of the Ring. I want Ring Royalty. I don't want to have to change all that crap. Okay. Okay. This might be a tough squeeze too. Well, they just have Jerry Lawler on the card, but a lot of them, they have Jerry the King Lawler. So I'd like to put Jerry the King Lawler just because that's like really what he's known by. But if I have space, I will, but I have to see if I have space. So Jerry Lawler, purple, 32 out of 49. No, yeah, I'm not gonna. 2023 Panini Chronicles Ring Royalty WWE card number 122. This might be a little difficult to price. Like people will buy these old like Legends type guys, even like not the big names, which is really cool that the wrestling sets do that. It's because people that don't care about wrestling today, but they, you know, liked it whenever, they can still like participate and buy the guys they like. So purple, 32 out of 49. Card 122. B7, 2023 Chronicles. All right. Just check a price, see if I can find one. Wow. Definitely wasn't hard to find one. No one wants Jerry Lawler. Apparently. Well, there's only 2 available listings, but they're both relatively cheap. In order for me to compete, let's see. I'm going to have to put mine for like $349. I was hoping for a little bit more on that, but it is what it is. So, 23 Chronicles, Jerry Lawler, Ring Royalty, purple out of 49, listed for $349. Next up, got 23 Revolution, JD McDonough with his big ass head, Impact out of 199. These look like the AEW Dynamites, like the background. JD should play into his big head and like have some type of like charging headbutt move or something for his finisher. And then people that are selling it have to like act like it's the most devastating thing, like it knocks him out or something because his head's so big. All right. I do have several 199s from 23 Revolution sell similar off my own listing. JD. JD. Impact. 150 out of 199. 2023 Panini Revolution WWE, card number 45. There's no way this is worth much at all. Just hoping for a few bucks here at this point. Huh? Looks like I can put it at about 449 and still be competitive. That's more than I thought. I was thinking like $2-3. So 23 Revolution, JD McDonough, Impact out of 199, officially listed for 449. Right? Yeah. Okay. Got a couple, let's see, I got 2 Donruss Elite cards here. Booker T out of 149. I believe this is just the blue parallel. With Donruss Elite, I don't have like all the parallels memorized. There were so many of them. But I believe the 149 is just regular blue. Yeah, it is. Some of these parallels pop. Like this actually looks really cool. The ones out of 25, like that like teal color, those are sick, man. I think some of these are a bit underrated. All right. So Booker T, blue. 055 out of 149. 2023 Panini Donruss Elite WWE is card 125. Going to B7. All the set info is the same. Just got to put a price and we'll be good to go. All right, after this card, I'm shutting the curtains. The sun is getting glaring on my screen, is getting harder to see. This will be about the same as the last card. For me to be competitive, I'm going to put it at 449, which seems fair. 23 Donruss Elite. Booker T, blue out of 149. 449, officially listed. Hopefully it won't be too dark. But that sun is, yeah, see, the sun is strong now. When I started this stream, the sun wasn't even out. Okay, got another Donruss Elite card. This is Oscar out of 53. It's called Aspirations. I do have some of these listed. I got an Ivy Nile for sale. I got a Carmelo Hayes, and I got a Tony D. So let's see what Oscar will fetch here, because she's a bigger name than all those. So aspirations, number 28 of 53, and it's card number 28 as well. Easy enough. This one might be decent. Yeah. Only 2 available for sale, including shipping. One's listed for $17.50. Another one's listed in Canada for $24.92 plus $3.92 shipping. Let me see if there's any solds. You know what? I do not see any solds in the last 90 days. The set's been out for a while now. So, yeah, I'll do, so 17 to 17. I'm gonna do $15.99. All right, Donruss Elite. Oscar out of 53 aspirations. $15.99 officially listed. All right, looks like I got some AEW cards now. Some playing cards from the 23 set gold Rio. These aren't necessarily always worth the most, but it's a super collectible set, the playing cards. It makes it like it doesn't matter what the wrestler is, because someone's gonna, even if someone doesn't want or collect Rio to complete the set, they're gonna need the Rio. So Rio Gold Double or Nothing playing card 2023 Upper Deck AEW. These cards don't have numbers aside from, like, 7 of clubs. This is, but I don't put 7 of clubs in it. Let's see. Yeah, see? Wow, someone's got this in a PSA 10 for $75 plus shipping. Looks pretty cool. Cheapest available, like $12 something. Take a look at solds too now. Oh, looks like I literally sold this card before for $4. There's another sold for somewhere between $4 and $8 because from CompC, so you don't know. But you can no longer buy the card for $4. There's only 4 available for sale. One of them's a PSA 10. One of them's in Canada. So in the United States, if you don't want a graded one, there's literally only 2 for sale. So I feel like I can price it higher than what I had before. When I priced it for $4 before, it was probably someone had one listed for $5 or something like that, but now it looks like it's gone up. It's tricky. I want to put it at like 11 bucks. It would make it the cheapest available, but it's quite a bit more than the solds. It's not numbered, but it is the gold. This one's tricky. Maybe I assume... So I'm going to assume the ComC order was the high one. Because you know how when ComC has a card and they have multiple ones available, it says like price this to this. Yeah, so that, assuming it was the higher price, it would have been... like 7 something, between 7 and 8 bucks. I could price mine at $7.99. It'd basically be like someone getting... It'd basically be close to the ComC price, but without having to without shipping. So I'd be charging free shipping. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna put it for $7.99. That one's tricky. I don't have best offers on my card, so it's important to like think about a price. If I put best offer on the card, like had it for 11 or best offer, my offers would be like $2, $1.50. Maybe if I'm lucky, I'd get like a $3 offer. Like, it's just ridiculous the offers people send. Like 19 out of 20 offers will be like that. And worst case scenario, I will get back to this card eventually. So if I need to adjust the price down the road, it'd be a long time until I look at this card again, but eventually I will look at that, because every day I take a look at the 5 oldest listings on my store and reevaluate what's going on with them. But when you have 10,000 plus listings, it takes a long time to get back to a listing. Got another gold card, Christian Cage. Gold double or nothing. Yep. Just have to change the name. There's no number, no nothing. SKU, label, everything else is the same. Just the price. All right. Oh man, okay. Cheapest. And maybe these gold playing cards are like going up a little bit. Cheapest one available is literally almost $9. Take a look at solds. Another only sold ComC, so if you don't know which one it went, but 6, 7, 8, be like 8 something. If you assume that. Huh. I think I'm gonna do the same thing I did the other one. I'm gonna basically put it the same as ComC's price, but with free shipping. So I'll put this one at $5.99. I don't think Christian Cage gets the same amount as Rio, so I don't want to price in the same. I don't know. I'm gonna do $5.99 free shipping for this one, but maybe could have priced that one a little higher. All right, that's it for the playing cards. I do have 2023, another Rio. This is the Dynamite out of 249. Let's see. Riho, Dynamite. This is 210 out of 249. 2023 Upper Deck AEW, card 12. 210, 49. Oh, okay. Also going in B7. This one should be a lot easier to come up with the price. But I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. Probably 1 minute. All right, sorry about that. Let's see what's going on with Rio from 2023 and a Dynamite. Man, I'm just competing with Comp C, man. Every card Comp C has. Only 2 available, which is pretty crazy for a card that's out of 249. Like, I know the set's 2 years old at this point, but 249 is a lot. So Comp C with shipping is $6.98. I'm gonna put mine for $5.99 with free shipping. All right, 23 AEW Rio Dynamite out of 249, officially listed for $5.99. Free shipping. All right, this sun, man, this sun is bad. I have to that barely helps, but okay. Next up, 22 AEW Keith Lee Relic, non-numbered. So with these, I've had issues shipping these eBay standard envelopes, so I ship these Ground Advantage. So minimum, regardless of what people have, it has to be $6.99. And I would not be surprised if people have it listed for less. But in that case, in a case like that, I will price mine higher than other people's because I just can't. And it's Keith Lee. Like, I got that from the card show from James, so it's not like I paid much for it at all. It was part of like all the low end stuff. So Keith Lee. I'm gonna go back to Beckett and take a look at the 22 AEW set. See, you know, with the relics and stuff. Sometimes with the AEW cards, it's weird. They're like certain ones are blaster or like this or that. Certain ones are matte relic cards. Like this is a matte one, but I just want to see what's going on. They got base matte relics. Which that might be that. It says blaster. Okay, let me see what else they got. They got base memorabilia red. It says blaster only. And those are out of 50. Okay, so that's it. They didn't really have too much. So they have the base memorabilia red out of blaster packs. Those are out of 50. And then they have just these which you have the regular, and then you have a gold version, and then you also have red out of 50. Matte relics. Okay. So really not that much. Some of them are more complicated than that. See, I knew that at some point, but this set's from 3 years ago, so like I don't have all that memorized, you know. So Keith Lee, Matte Relic, 2022 Upper Deck AEW card 67. These I put in a different, these are going to go in a different box than the rest of the cards, because they can go in a smaller one, because I got to store these in the top loaders. So let me check where I have space to put this one. Okay. All right, so that's going to go in I2. I have a lot of like relic type cards in there. All right. This card's probably not worth anything, man. Nothing. Yeah, it's once again Comp C, competing with Comp C. So yeah, this is a case where I have to put mine higher than what other people have it, because I need to ship this for, or I need to at least get $6.99 for it. So it's one of those cases where this one probably will take a long time to sell. The only way someone would buy this from me is if they don't like ComC, so they don't want to support them. They might pick it up from me. Maybe someone who watches the channel might pick it up from me. But if someone's trying to get the best deal, or also sometimes people will buy it if they need the card fast and you're closer to them. That's an option. So we're still going to list it. 22 AEW flagship Keith Lee Matte Relic, listed for $6.99. And I'm going to throw it in that box before I forget. Okay. Now we got some like random one-offs, like some of the older sets and stuff. So these will be interesting to look into. Got the 2014 Chrome Daniel Bryan X Fractor. See if I have any of these listed. I do not. Figured that, but worth checking. I know I have 2014 Chrome cards listed though. Oh, Atomic. Let me see this. Maybe it's called Atomic, not X Fractor. Wait, let me check. I got an Italia Atomic. Oh no. Atomic is more like a cracked dice, shattered glass type 5. This is X Fractor. All right. Daniel Bryan. But we're going to check Beckett. just to make sure. If they even have it. They do have a page, but they don't have a checklist. Pretty sure this is X Fractor. You guys, the 2014 set, especially the Chrome set, but even the paper set. When I was listing the paper set earlier, I was checking out Beckett just to see what was going on. That set was crazy, man. You got some good cards in that set. They have like, they got Kiss cards in that set. They have like dual autos and stuff. It's just, if you really take a look at all they have and like, you know, the rookies and stuff in there, like that's a crazy set. Okay. X-Fractor. They got relics too. I'm looking up Daniel Bryan. The relics seem affordable. Yeah, people don't know what they're talking about, man. People got the the atomics listed as X-Fractors. It's just, yeah, these are X-Fractors. Yeah, ComC has these listed as X-Fractors too. So, but yeah, there's lots of people that have the atomics listed as X-Fractor. All right. That's the only problem with listing some older cards, like any cards from 2021, 2022 up. More familiar with the parallels. Sure, you got to double check something sometimes, but for the most part, you're a lot more familiar with it because it's more recent. But when you start going back a decade plus, like, you know, you just want to double check stuff. You may not know all the parallels and what's going on with the set. So it can take longer to research some of these older cards. But even if it takes some time and the cards ends up not being worth as much, at least you like learned a little bit about the set. So maybe next time you got a better idea. So if anything, you get to learn about it a bit. All right, Daniel Bryan X-Fractor 2014. Topps Chrome WWE card number 14. I'm just looking into this for a second. All right. X-Fractor. All right. Daniel Bryan. Someone's really got a drop-down menu for the X-Fractors. All right, so they want, with shipping, they want $6.98. See, there's only one of these cards available right now for sale. With shipping, they want $6.98. There's no solds. I put mine for $5.99. All right. All right, finally, that's listed. 2014 Topps Chrome Daniel Bryan X Fractor, $5.99. Oh, this one's going to be a pain too. So this is from 2012, Rosa Mendez. It says Divas class of 2012, 14 of 15. It's not numbered, that's just like an insert, so this is probably an insert. So I don't even know what set this is from. Might just be 2012 Topps WWE. Yeah, looks like it. And then Divas class might be the class of 2012 might be the insert parallel. Okay. Check this out. I don't even know. Yeah, okay. Divas class of 2012 is the insert set, and this is from 2012 Topps WWE, so just the 2012 Topps set. That's easy enough. So if this was just a base card, I would not have picked it up, but I could tell it was some type of insert, so it's possibly could be worth a little bit just because, you know, it's from so long ago. So Rosa Mendez, Divas class of 2012. Oh, that's kind of cool. So, Divas class of 2012, and then 2012 Topps WWE. So kind of just plays off of each other. I only have to put 2012 once. So Rosa Mendez, Divas class of 2012, Topps WWE, card 14. Topps WWE. Just have to change item specifics on this one because did not have this set yet. All right. I'll just to price it. Looks like I put it for $4.49. All right, Rosa Mendez, Divas class of 2012, Topps WWE, insert card, listed for $4.49. All right. Next up, I do have this. This is a reminder, 55 points, so I know this is a 55-point top loader. I have been able to get away with shipping 55-point top loaders, eBay standard envelope, as long as it's just the one card. So I do make a note of that in the custom SKU and when I'm listing it. That way I know when I'm shipping it. Yeah. Otherwise, a lot of those 55-point cards wouldn't be worth it. Let's see. I believe this is undisputed. It was a Bailey. Looks like an art card or something. Yeah, like I mentioned before, some of these older sets, they're a lot more time-consuming to list if you're not familiar with the set. But like I said, I think it's worth it because then you learn stuff while you're looking into it. Yeah, this is 2019 Undisputed. It's a little bit of a thicker card, which makes sense. Now I gotta find this insert set. So this is the Rob Schamberger portrait set. 10 cards in the set. Yep, Bailey's one of them. Interesting. Wow, they got Sting and Ric Flair in that set too. Jeff Hardy, Finn Balor. Huh. Very cool. Now let's see how much it's worth. Well, first I gotta list it. 2019, I don't even have... Don't have any 2019 Undisputed cards. I got 2017, I know I got 2015. So I'll just sell similar off a 2017 one, and I'll have to change the year and stuff like that. All right, Bailey. Oh, sorry, I just missed the chat. Oh, hey, Carlos. Oh, really? He does enlarge, like 8x10s and stuff for AEW? That's good to know. I know some of the older TNA sets had kind of like art cards and like stuff like this too. But yeah, I'm actually gonna do an eBay search, just look at, because I kind of want to see what the Sting one looks like, and just looking off the checklist. Yeah, they got Finn Balor, Jeff Hardy, Sasha Banks, the Bailey, which is right here, Seth Rollins, Shinsuke, Aleister Black, which would be cool, Ricochet, Sting, and Ric Flair. Those are the 10 in the set. So he's doing these for AEW, but not the cards, but just like larger ones. That'd be cool if he did some for the cards. All right. So Bailey, 2019 Topps Undisputed. Appreciate you hopping in, man. I know this is super early, but just I'm busy, man. So I hop on here when I can. I'm on vacation. That upper deck call, like double check the AW sells the prints. In some cases, the wrestlers sign. Okay. Yeah. I'm on vacation from one of my jobs this week, so that's why I'm able to do some of these lives in the morning. I did the one in the afternoon because it was a just weird day. But after this week, I'm probably not going to be able to hop on here like this that often, like maybe once a week. I don't know. Just when I can, I will. Because the way I look at it, I'm just doing work listing these cards. I might as well throw the live on. And then if people come in and want to chat, then that's cool. And if not, then at least I'm getting work done putting up listings on eBay, you know? All right, now let me see if... Okay, it does all fit. So Bailey, Rob Schamberger, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, portrait set. It's the official name for that, based off of, was it Beckett or Cardboard Connection? The Cardboard Connection. 2019 Topps Undisputed WWE card number RS-4. Everything fits. What you got going on today, Carlos? Yeah. You work from home most of the week, so... Oh, you're lucky, man. That's awesome. That is awesome. I'm all over. I technically have 2 part-time jobs, but if you combine them, you know, it's way more than 40 hours. And then I do my eBay store, which has over 10,000 items, so obviously I'm get shipping stuff every day. And then I do YouTube, you know, I'm monetized, but I don't really make that much, but it's still like technically something. Yeah. And then for like the money I make on eBay, since I have like other incomes as well, like I'll take half of that and I put it into the like a dividend stock portfolio, which then generates income, which hopefully out, you know, years down the road that will take place of something, and then I could do less type thing. But yeah, I've been busy, man. I got a lot. Sometimes it's too much. So it's been real nice being on vacation from the morning job this week. Going to the non-sport card show tomorrow. Only happens twice a year. I'm super pumped. All right. Let's see. Wrestling 2019 Topps. 2019 Topps WWE Undisputed for the set. WWE. Mint. Oh yes, I have to put 55 point in the custom SKU. So I know I can ship this eBay standard envelope if I need to. Now let's look this up. It's probably not worth that much, but yeah, looks like yeah, someone's got one listed for $539 is the cheapest, so I'll just put mine for $499. I figured it'd be like, you know, something like that, but you're sometimes hoping maybe like $8. Depends on what's available. But after I list this, I'm going to look at the other cards from the set. All right, 2019 Bailey Undisputed Portrait Set listed for $499. That's good. That's cool, man. Yeah, I kind of wish I had a work from home type job, but yeah, I don't know, man. I don't have any skills, man. Like I know people would be like, no, you have skills. Like I don't have any skills. Like I can't. I'm not like CPA. People are like nurses and doctors. Like I got nothing, man. I got nothing. So I'm just a body at a job. So I kind of got to do a lot of different things to make up for like one, you know, someone that's like a doctor or something or a lawyer and have that really just one job and they're really good. So let's look up. Oh, the Ricochet looks pretty cool. Fortunately, I can't show you guys. These cards actually look cool. The Shinsuke, the Seth Rollins one, he's doing a stomp. Sasha Banks looks sick. Oh, dude, these are sick cards. I'm not sure I've ever even seen these before. They all look cool. Type in 2019 top or undisputed WWE and type in portraits or Rob Schamberger or just Rob or something, and they should come up. Like literally everyone looks pretty cool. Ricochet, Bailey, Shinsuke, Seth Rollins, Ric Flair, Sasha Banks, Sting, Finn Balor, and Aleister Black. They're listed for all kinds of prices. There's 13 solds in the last 90 days, so people are buying these. Oh, the Jeff Hardy. Like there's the Jeff Hardy looks sick. There's no active Jeff Hardy, but it looks like there's a sold for $17.49 plus $7 shipping. Someone bought the Sting and Jeff Hardy together for $35, but there was a best offer involved. These cards look pretty cool. See? Picking up a random card from the card show, not knowing too much about it. Now because I'm listing it for sale, now I have to look into it. Now I learn about it, and now I'm aware of these cards, which I wasn't before. So even if I like bought this and it didn't end up being worth that much, oh yeah, I believe it, man. These look sick. I gotta look into that. Look into the AEW ones. So even if I bought this and it wasn't worth that much and I end up breaking even or barely make anything for the card, I gained the knowledge of this, so it's worth it. But pretty sure at $5 I'll make a few dollars off of it. All right. Next up, Marina Shafir on-card auto from NXT. This is from a 2019 set. Gonna have to figure out which set. The one thing I do like about Panini is they tell you the set on the back of the card. Like this has 2019, but you don't know, like this could be an NXT set, this could be just the regular 2019 set, this could be a women's division type thing. I should know by at this point because I don't know about the autos, but I'm gonna have to look into it. Okay. So on-card auto, though, it's cool. Obviously, Marina's doing her thing with the John Moxley and all that in AEW. First NXT card. I bet you this is decent. It's a cool card. Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into that guy's prints for AEW. See if there's anything I might want to pick up. Marina Shafir. It's 2019 Topps. Wow. Well, wow. Looks like the 101 of this card in a PSA 9 sold for $307 plus shipping on auction back in August. So not that long ago. Oh wait, no. That is a different set. My bad. That's the women's division one, but still, it's an 101 auto. So that was 2019 women's division. It looks like this might be just the 2019 Topps WWE set. Yep, yeah, that's what I was saying. That looked pretty impressive to me too. On auction too, on auction. So there was multiple people willing to pay at least close to that for it to get that high. When did you start getting into the wrestling cards, Carlos? Was it when AEW started coming out with the cards? That's why it takes me longer for these older sets. I started with about right when the first AEW set came out. So with these you know, 2020 and before sets, since I wasn't following it while it was happening, it's like harder to keep track of all of it. They had a lot of sets in 2019. They had Women's Division, SummerSlam, SmackDown Live, No Mercy, or no, Money in the Bank, Transcendent, Road to WrestleMania. Okay, yeah, so probably about the same time. Undisputed and Raw. Yeah, they had a lot of sets in 2019. Is that, wait, Undisputed tops now. Huh. What's the flagship set? It's not the Raw set. Where's just the flagship? It's tops now. That Road to WrestleMania. Money in the Bank. SmackDown Live, SummerSlam. Maybe it says Women's Division. No, it can't be. No, because the autos look different. Man, I don't know what set this is from. I think it's just a flagship set, but I'm not finding a flagship set on Cardboard Connection. It's fine. I'm just going to put 2019 Tops WWE. People will find it if they want it. With the first NXT. Marina Shafir. Auto. First NXT. So Marina Shafir. Auto. First NXT. 2019 Tops WWE. PSA 8. Card number A-MS. That should be fine. Maybe it's NXT. Is it NXT? Oh, it is NXT. Okay. Yep. I found it. That's the actual set. 2019 Tops WWE NXT. Wow, they had Kiss cards in that too. Okay. Okay. All right. And now watch, it's only like a $5 card after all that. No? All right, I'm gonna look into the price in a second. I'll be right back. All right. Cheapest available is $18.82 for this card. So I can make mine a little bit less than that, but I'll check the solds. Yeah, it doesn't. Solds don't go quite that high for this base version, but I'm gonna go higher than the solds, but cheaper than the one listed. Because I mean, this is an on-card auto, first NXT card, and she's still active in like prominent storylines. So put it for $16.99 with free shipping. All right, listed Marina Shafir, first NXT on-card auto from 2019. Topps WWE NXT, $16.99. I got one more card, guys. It's the last card I have photographed, but this one might take some research. Got Aaliyah on-card auto out of 25 from 2020. Appears to be an NXT set as well, but the fact that this is out of 25, it might be difficult to find pricing info on it, but we'll see. Take a look. So Aaliyah auto 19 of 25. So it's gonna be 2020 top something. Yeah, it looks like it's yeah, it's the 2020 Topps WWE NXT set. So it's just the same set as the card I just had, but 1 year later. Let's see what the out of 25, if I can find out what that parallel is called, if it has one. Yeah, it's definitely the set. 2020 Topps WWE NXT. Okay, so that was quick. So just going to see if I can find the parallel, the official name for the parallel. Silver, it looks like, for the autos. You got 2 autos in a box. The parallels, they have bronze out of 99, blue out of 50, silver out of 25, which is this, gold out of 10, and a red 101. So this will be the silver. So that was not as bad as I thought. It's a Leah auto Silver out of 25 from 2020. Topps WWE NXT. Card number A-AL. Uh, 2020, okay. Like, I don't, let me see here. I don't necessarily see any issues with the card, but I'll probably put this as excellent instead of near mint, just so there's no issues, because it is an older card. All right. Okay, this might actually be worth something. Cheapest one available is like $20, and that's just for the base one, not for the 20 out of 25. Yeah, there's not even any numbered one available, just base ones. A blue out of 50 sold an auction for like 12, 13 bucks, but that's not the way to sell it. I knew it was going to be difficult pricing this one. I'm going to check out Terapeak, see if there's anything on there, because that'll go back to the last 3 years. It's good, though, because if someone's trying to put together this rainbow, they might need this one, and they're waiting for someone to list it. Man, there's no data. Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, there's nothing. Let's see. So the ones available are at least 20 bucks or more, but solds are not quite getting that high. But people are doing auctions and stuff. So out of 25. I might try like 40 bucks. See what happens? I don't know. Let me see. Let me check other Aaliyah autos out of 25 from other sets. But this one looks cooler than a lot of these. Yeah, a 2021 Chrome auto out of 25 sold for 40 plus some shipping. Chrome one's probably a bit better than this, but this one's still pretty cool. This one looks a lot cooler than the other ones. A lot of the other ones. Like the 2018 women's division image doesn't look that good. The 2017 one, the 2021. I'm gonna try 40 bucks, see what happens. 2020. Ground Advantage shipping. All right, 2020 Topps WWE NXT. Aaliyah Silver Auto out of 25. $39.99. And that's all the cards I got, guys. I've gone through everything I have photographed. I had like 2 or 3 giant stacks when I started doing the lives, and are officially done with them. It's good timing, though. I'm probably not going to be able to do as many lives moving forward. Got a pretty busy weekend, and I'm back to my normal schedule next week, so I will try to hop on when I can every now and then. You know, we'll see. But, yeah, I appreciate you guys watching, and I will catch you soon. I'm going to the non-sport card show this weekend. I'll have that video out soonish. Over the weekend, maybe Sunday, Monday-ish at the latest. Should be a lot of fun. Hopefully I'll pick up some more cool cards. Appreciate you guys watching, as always. Until next time.